from your text called the Niagara Sermons, from chapter 1, where you say, I am the family practice. You use the term the universal view, and here you have a quote where you say, the universal view precedes the total or heart or source view. So I just had a question about what you meant by universal view.
Well, the view of the universe, I mean, it's the impersonal view, right? Not just who you think you're being and what your suffering is, but the bigger picture, that all beings. So we're going from the personal being to the idea, the concept of all beings. We're going from the personal view of who you are, and then we're going to the impersonal view of who all beings are part of, what they're being a part of, let's say. The bigger picture, let's say. The universal view, that's a big word, but it really means a world view, the global view. See, considering that is more, let's say there's more power in that than your personal, little Hubble thing, personal problems. It's a bigger picture. So we're here to serve, to outgrow our selfishness and get to a level of selflessness so that we can approach and share with more people, a larger number of people, all people maybe. So that's basically what is being referred to there. So we got the family together at one point up in Niagara for my talks, and opening the envelope up to a conversation apart from, the usual family talk. To see if we can actually, that's what people go to church for. They go to church to get away from the family talks. They get into some other dimension of intelligence, consciousness, or awareness. So this is, something I was wanting to discuss with the people, the family people. But most of them took naps. I put them to sleep. I didn't feel offended, but at least they were there. Okay. So, question on that now. Whether you're with family or not is always the universal reality. See, it's not just your stuff or anyone's stuff, it's everybody's stuff. See. So apart from the usual personal, egoic, self-interested, self-centered issues we have, there's a heart issue. See? So you got to be able to recognize that self-issues are one level, and then the heart issues big level. See, the heart issues huge. See, what does the heart want? What does the heart concern itself with? It's love and compassion. See, helping other people, that's a heart issue. See. Helping yourself and helping others, of course. Helping yourself to help others, it's a bigger picture. So if you're teaching music, you're helping others, maybe younger people, maybe in some cases, to learn something that enables them to be able to reach out to more people, ultimately. So you play music, ultimately, for the public. See. Maybe professionally, instead of hobbyistically. See. Professional, so get up there in the big world of players, perhaps. Some people will get there, some won't. So, comment. So for the spiritual practitioner, you have to deal more with the unconscious, what nobody's talking about except in theory. The unconscious, you go to sleep, you're dealing with the unconscious all the time. You're in your head, you're in your thoughts, in your feelings, and in your worries, your concerns, and all this stuff you don't talk about with other people. But you're living from there. See? And so when we're talking about spiritual practice, talk about the unconscious like it's good. It's not a problem because nobody is their noise. Because you have noise going on in your head and concerns and fears going on, that's not who you are, that's what you're experiencing. But not necessarily the limit to what you can be. as such. See? So we need to go beyond what we tend to or have to deal with in terms of our neuroses programming, river of blood karma. So we can go deeper because we are deeper. We're much more than that. See? We're the universe. Now we're getting back to the point. We're the universe. We're space beings. We're time beings. We're matter beings. We're energy beings. We're mind beings. We're intelligences. See, beyond our usual humdrum sort of concerns. See? And so to have company and association with those who open it up more is a good practice. Because you learn more, you share more, and you feel better. You just feel better. It's part of the healing process.